guys, welcome back to Clever Style. It's our lucky day. We're here with Vanessa Scali and we're doing some makeup tutorials. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
You guys, Vanessa has worked with some incredible celebrities, helping make them look even more beautiful than they already are. Ashley Green, Christina Ricci, Christina Hendricks, I mean, everyone.
I'm lucky I have a great roster of beautiful women to work with.
It's amazing. Well, today we're doing Anna Kendrick's looks from the Pitch Perfect premiere, which, I mean, she looked stunning.
Oh, thank you. She's so pretty and so talented and can sing as well, which is really annoying, frankly. But she's amazing. I'm kind of addicted to her.
I'm so excited. Well, this look, tell us about it. I mean, it's such a great look.
Well, we wanted to push the envelope a little bit with her. She tends to go kind of classic and natural, but not overpower her either. So it was really strengthen the eye, a really clean face. You know, I didn't want her piled under loads of foundation. Mm-hmm. She's beautiful skin, so I really wanted to see all of that, and that's what keeps it fresh and young.
Yeah.
And then a sort of nude lip, but not so nude that she's all washed out. Just enough color that you see shape, and it's a little fun, but not so nothing.
Well, Vanessa's gonna teach us how to get this look today, so I'm so excited. Let's do it.
Okay, so let's start on your foundation. I'm using a custom mix of a few Bobbi Brown foundations, and I'm using it very sparingly. You have beautiful skin. There's no need to cover it top to bottom, side to side. Use it where you need it, pull it to nothing where you don't, and it keeps the face looking so much fresher. Okay, so for under the eye, I'm using a Lancome Effercern under your eye. It is an old product, but the best one on the market. It really covers all the little imperfections under the eye. You know, you can skip, most women can skip foundation, but almost everyone can benefit from under eye concealer. It really just cleans the look in and around the eye, makes you look fresher and well rested. Don't forget to do the corner of the eye, inside corner near your nose. That's one of the areas people forget, and it can be a little blue or red in there, and covering that up really freshens the face. Okay, so for a little bit of contour, you don't have to use much to really shape the face, and it makes a very big difference. It really gives the face, the cheekbones, just the shape of your jaw, everything a little punch. And when things are all one color, it sort of reads flat. Okay, so for your eye, I'm starting with Armani's Fluid Sheer number 2. It's a really sheer, champagne-y flesh color with a little bit of reflective quality, and it makes the skin just look very clean and fresh on the eye. It's actually not about any big shine or heavy look. It's just that. It's to make the skin look beautiful and give a little kick off the bone, a little kick of shine off the bone. Then I'm using some Benefit Creaseless Cream Shadow in Strut. It's this real gunmetal gray color, and I'm going to concentrate it on the corner of your eye, sort of working from the crease down and then slowly blending up above the crease and out past the corners, the natural corners of the eye. So I'm blending out on the corners, and then what's left on my brush, which is a synthetic brush, it's the easiest way to apply a cream formula. I am blending in the crease, natural crease of the eye. It's just a little tint of what's left on the brush. It's really meant just to shape and finish the eye. It's not for any, opaque color. I'm gonna work on your brow, because lengthening the brow kind of, you need to lengthen the brow to sort of cheat the length of the eye. So these two things go together. You wanna make sure you're using a brow color that's a touch lighter than your actual brow. If you go too dark, it's very, very obvious. And remember, your brows are laying on top of that color, so you're adding that shadow and depth as it is. You can always add a little color if you need it. It really should be just the smallest step lighter than your natural brow. And that way it will always look natural once you've applied it. Okay, using a black liner, my favorite is the Givenchy Kohl liner. Line right at the lash line, very close to the lash line on the inner part of the eye. As you get to the corner of the eye, I'm gonna use this black to blend into the gray. So I'm using a synthetic brush to blend that liner into the gray and work into the corner of the eye. It's still gonna read gray, but you're gonna get that depth of color that you need. The cream I'm using on this part of the eye is the Benefit Creaseless Cream in Birthday Suit. And I'm using that on the inner part of the eye and blending towards the middle to sort of pop some light in there. You want to keep that open and bright. Not so bright that it's so obvious, but just enough that you have it just pops a little light in there, and it keeps the eyes very open and fresh. Okay, so for under your eye, I want to continue the color under the eye, but I want to make sure that it's a touch softer than what's on top, because it's supposed to be open and wide. So I'm using a CoverGirl Liquid Blast. It's a great pencil. It's very, very creamy, but it really stays put. So I'm going to put that from the outer corner of the eye almost to the inner corner. But when I get to that inner corner of the eye here, we're going to pull this just down and away from the natural lash line. This is going to open up that corner of the eye, and later on we'll pop a little bit of shimmer in there, a little light and shimmer in there, and that cheats the eyeball to make the eye look larger. After that, I am going to put right on top of that and mix together this great Lise Wattier eye shine pencil. It's in smoky brown, so I'm kind of mixing these two together just to soften the gray, and that way it's not overpowering. Okay, after that, I'm going inside the waterline with a white liner. White liner always looks too white when you put it on, so you want to put it on probably 10 minutes before you go out. So we go inside the line, and then I'm going to use just a little bit of that white to pull down in the inside corner of the eye where we left it empty. And that's going to put a little white there to make a base to put the shimmer on top of. After that, I'm going in with a small synthetic brush, and I'm going to use a bit of the cream shadow in Birthday Suit just to go over that white. That's going to give you the white's going to give you the pop of shape underneath that shine. It will help enhance the look that we're trying to get in the corner of the eye, that openness. So putting that right over the white. Okay, for lashes, I like a custom lash. So I like to use the Ardell individual lashes. What's really important is that they're knot free, because the knots at the bottom of the lash add extra mass at the lash line, and then you have to go and cover the fact that you have the knots. These are the cleanest at the lash line. I like to put the lashes on first before putting on mascara, because I feel like the mascara blends your natural lash to the false lash, and they feel more comfortable that way. Okay, now for some mascara. I'm starting at the base of the lash, and I'm sort of patting at your lash versus putting in and wiggling. The reason being is you have a false lash on, and I don't want to move them all over the place. But I want to deposit the most color at the very base of the lash, because we're looking for that density towards the lash line. So I'm patting in towards the lash, maybe to about the middle, and then the middle I'm pushing and pulling up like I would regular mascara, and that makes a fine, clean tip, so you don't have any globs on the ends of the tip of the lash. You don't need to clean them off. Lip. My very favorite pencil is a drugstore pencil. It is Rimmel Exaggerate Full Color Liner in Addiction, and I am seriously addicted to it because it works on nearly everyone. So I'm going to use this to just shape the lips, fill them out where you need to, define them where you need to. For the lip color itself, I'm mixing these two NARS colors. One is Super Vixen, and the other one is Striptease. Not a bad combo. I'm mixing the two of them because sometimes when you're going for a natural, or I should say a nude lip, it can be too nude. It depends on the person. And for Anna's skin tone, and for your skin tone, I like the idea of mixing in a little bit of color that's going to just give enough color in the lip, but not so much that you lose that nude quality, because you don't want everything to be so strong that it all cancels out. And there you go, Anna Kendrick.
Guys, this look is amazing. I love it.
Oh, I'm so happy. The best compliment is from the one who's wearing it.
I mean, it's unbelievable. I love that you just showed us some little tips and tricks to like making your eye look bigger, or just things that you don't necessarily think about, you know, in your everyday life.
Absolutely.
And not much foundation, the whole thing.
No, keep it clean.
Yeah.
Use what you need, keep it clean where you don't.
That's a big tip for you girls going to these dances and going to big events. Less is more sometimes.
Well, it's less to futz with, and it looks fresh.
Yes.
It's never sludgy on your face. Always looks fresh.
I love this look. Thank you so much.
Great, thank you.
You guys, if you have questions, you can find Vanessa on Twitter at Vanessa Scali, and she'll answer all your questions about this tutorial so you can look just like Anna.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Guys, what to wear? Confused? Should you wear the shirt? Should you wear the dress? Who knows? For all the answers, make sure you subscribe to Clever Style. Click the button. You won't regret it.